to go ahead and nap. I wasn't intending to go to sleep, but I mean, it just happened. I was supposed to have went and checked the mailbox earlier, but I did. Hey. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, oh no, I got my little yesterday, so I'm gonna go see if there's something else in there. Okay. I'll be right back. Wait, which one? Oh, this one. Okay. Really? I think. But yes, sir. I have not been outside all day. So, okay, so I'm is that a Mexican looking girl? That's a Mexican looking. She got on what's the real name? That damn little girl got on a turtleneck. I ain't even look to see what it say. Nothing? Okay. Nothing. The girly records division. Jasper. Make sure I don't miss anything. Mr. Absalom, you got some stuff in here. Avia. Stuff like that. Emily Lewis. Damn thing still in there. All them damn kids. The high school kids getting out of school. I wish they would have had. When I'm out last year, high school, we didn't have to wear uniform. They just had it where we had to. We had to wear uniform. I wish they had it where, even though last year we was just wearing regular clothes. Oh yeah, hold on, y'all. Here you go. You're welcome. Let me go. Back down here, honey. Just hold it. But I think it's the COVID got, when COVID came in, they was so not focused on these kids wearing uniform. They was just focused on them trying to make a way for them to come back to school or whatever. So that's what they did. And yeah. Hi.
You been alright, girl?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
It's good. So yeah, that just what they did. They just opened up so they can now come on back to school or whatever. And when they did that, they just didn't care how they came back to school. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So now my eyes itching. Let me go walk back here real quick. But yeah, that's just how they did. I wish our school would have been like, okay, y'all know y'all done went without uniform for 3 years of high school. Why make it wait till the 4th year to bring in uniforms? They should just left that shit alone. Like I said, we wasn't wearing uniform for 3 years, from 9th to 11th grade. Now all of a sudden, here comes 12th grade, we gotta wear uniform. That's stupid. Just let us continue to wear what the fuck we've been wearing. I'm like, okay, y'all okay, birds? Y'all these that girls' kids is always everywhere. Away from the house. They go to anybody's house. All over the damn apartments. Leave their pop-up door open. I hate to say it, and I hope it don't happen. But she needs to watch out for her kids. She needs to come get her kids and her responsibility. That girl, yeah, she just bring her kids over, drop them off for days, weeks, months at a time. So she can go back and do what? Live her own life without kids. Live her life like a person without kids would. But at the end of the day, nobody told her to have kids. Like my grandma always say, if you can lay down, you can open up your legs and make those kids, lay down on your back and make those kids, you can take care of them. Why have kids if you're not going to want to take care of them? Intentionally. Not conceive and being like an accident or something, or you wasn't trying, not an accident, but you wasn't trying. But come on now. By the time it got to the second child, she knew what she was doing. If you can't take care of the first child, why would you have another one? And me personally, this is just my opinion. I don't like people that take advantage of people like that. Like you have kids and you always send them to somebody else's house. Every day, they getting sent to somebody else's house. Every day, they going to a relative house. They never at home with their parents. They never, even if you ain't with their daddy, they never at home with their mama. At least let them just be at home with you sometime. And this man thank God he okay, but he had a real bad accident where he had to have 2 surgeries. And she only gave him 1 day without them kids. There you go, right there. But she only kept her kids, 1 day? And then the next day, she gave him 1 day to rest from his surgeries, and the next day, she sent the kids back over there. You can see the kids just back over his house. I'm like, this man ain't had enough damn time to rest. This man ain't had enough time to chill. This man ain't had enough time to get himself together from his surgery. And you send these damn kids right back over there that he got to come out the house to go get. He got to chase around the apartments. He got to go call them and look for them. And then not to mention, yesterday, it was a creepy Mexican man that was whistling at the little girl and the little boy. And that was, he eventually got bold enough and went down there to the kids. That was the only time that the kids was actually sitting by their house. But he stopped before grandpa came outside. Now that ain't cute. Now something happened to her kids, she gonna feel like it's his fault. She gonna want to blame. I bet she gonna want to blame their papa. No, it ain't their fault. It's your fault. Well, it is. It's kind of both of their fault because he not watching the kids, but too, he wouldn't have. It's her fault because if she would have been a mother and took care of her kids like she should, then this situation would not have happened. Nothing would happen to them kids. Well, like I say, that's just me and the way I was raised. What's the point in having kids if... What's the point in having kids if you not going to want to be there for your own kids, raise your own kids, be in their life? I mean, I don't get it, but... all I can say is... I'm not finna be... Just say, for instance, I stay right here. I'm somewhere right here, right up there. I'm not gonna be up in my damn house and have my kids way on the other side of the apartments, over there on the other side, or down here, way down there. Somewhere I don't know where the fuck my kids at. Especially at their grandparents' house and knowing that they wander. Or I'm not finna just make my kids, my mama's, or my stepdaddy's, if I had one, responsibility. I'm not finna do all that. I'm sorry. That was too big for stuff for the step down. Yeah, I just had to tell y'all about that. Y'all, these people nowadays need to be careful and trusting their kids around anybody, because anything can happen anywhere. Anything can happen. Even if you drop your kids off and you think you're dropping them off in a safe, secure place, anything can happen. Like I said, I would not just come and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave my damn kids at such and such house. And then, like, the situation almost happened yesterday. And the only reason why I stopped is because the papa came outside. That's the only reason it stopped. I mean, yeah, them kids will go with anybody. Anybody, even if it's like the mama know them, they still gonna go with anybody. I don't care if your mama do know that person. There's another adult that you don't know. So, why are you going to another adult's house? Or going to another, why you feel so comfortable going to anybody else's house, period? That should not be so easy for them to do. That should not be so, they shouldn't feel so safe doing that. Like, they just get up and just walk to anybody's house. Or if anybody come outside, like that Mexican little boy, anybody come outside, you following them around. Anything can happen to you. Not saying that I'm that kind of person. I don't hurt nobody's children. I don't touch nobody's children. I don't talk to nobody's children. I don't even like being around nobody's children like that. Because, yeah, what if I had kids and something like that happened? I'm going to be fucked up. Like, I'm going to be so messed up. Y'all, I don't even have words for it. But my thing is, yeah, just be careful of y'all kids. Watch y'all kids nowadays. Don't just let y'all kids go with anybody. Or as soon as they see somebody, they get up and walk over there to them. They feel safe enough to do that. Because they could be walking themselves into a trap. Walking themselves to a kidnapper. And like he said, he couldn't even get a hold. Their mom wouldn't even answer the phone when he called her. That's fucked up. You really don't want to be around your kids that much. I'm going to end this right here. But all I'm going to say is, if you're going to do all that, give your kids to somebody who really want kids. Somebody who really is going to take care of them. Somebody who really going to have the time to be a parent to them kids. If you really don't want to be no mother, you don't want to be no parent, mother or father, give your kids to somebody, and you really don't want kids, just give your kids to somebody who really do want them. Somebody who's really going to take care of them. Don't do that. Don't just let your kids just do all that. Just go with anybody. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.